your silent magician. You have just come from looking at your mental body and knowing that it is your physical consciousness. But actually, your mental body is much, much more. Your mental body also contains that part of your consciousness which is called the subconscious mind. How much of your consciousness is composed of the subconscious? Would you believe, almost all of it? That's right. You actually use only a very small fraction of your total mental capacity. What about geniuses, you ask? They only use a part of a fraction more than do the rest of us. To get some idea of how small your mental capacity is, in relation to the whole, let's first imagine a 55-gallon drum. It's empty right now, but if you were going to fill it with water, representing your physical consciousness, how much water would it take? Well, believe it or not, it would take only about 5 gallons. The rest of the space comprises your subconscious mind. As you can see, your subconscious is a mental giant. Just imagine what would happen if you could tap into this great source of mental power. You are going to learn to do this in just a little while. But first, you must become more familiar with the subconscious mind and the role it plays in your life. You could actually name the subconscious mind your silent witness. For indeed, that is what your subconscious does. It witnesses all that you do. It is able to remember all that you have ever done in this lifetime, and what's more, it contains the memories from all your lives here on earth and sojourns in the ether worlds. Why can't you remember them then? This is because there is an energy screen between yourself and the subconscious. This screen is there for several reasons. First, this screen prevents you from tampering with the subconscious mind. For most people, memories of past lives should remain off limits. Therefore, you have this screen which prevents you from directly learning what is stored in your subconscious. To know your past lives may seem, at first, important, but really it's not. What if in a past life you were a murderer or a robber? Could you handle this information? Some say that they would like to search into the subconscious mind and know why they have returned to this world and learn what it is they came here for. But if you find this out, and concentrate so hard on accomplishing this one thing, that you might, inadvertently, overlook something else which will cause you to have to come back down here. Actually, knowing your past lives, and why you came down here, is really unnecessary. What's really important is that you live this life to your very best. That each and every day, you do the very best that you can and give life your very best effort. If you do this, then, when you reach the other side, you can't say, you did your very best, and that is all anyone can ask. Second, and like your physical consciousness, your subconscious hasn't the ability to discriminate between truth and untruth. The subconscious simply takes all information given to it by the physical consciousness and records it. The energy screen allows you time to hash over a problem, discerning what's right and what's wrong, and when you have come up with the right answer, or what seems right to you, your subconscious then incorporates that into its storage banks. The screen prevents data from leaving your conscious mind too soon, and entering the subconscious. So, you know that your subconscious mind is the storage house for all that you have ever done. You also know that it is not able to discern between truth and untruth, but there is more. It will store whatever you know to be truth. From this you can determine that your subconscious is unable to reason, that is, unable to form conclusions or make judgments. The subconscious is not logical. Yet, your subconscious mind plays a big role in your life. The biggest role it plays is to function as a relay between you, the physical consciousness, and your oversoul. Your oversoul receives information on your progress down here on earth from your subconscious mind, and the oversoul relays information and directives to your subconscious, who then puts them into action in your life. This is an important aspect which I will expand on a little later. Your subconscious mind is also in link with all other subconscious minds. Your subconscious mind is able to tap in with any other subconscious mind, and they are able to pool information. So, if you were able to communicate with your subconscious mind directly, you would be able to find out from it information about anything that you needed to know. Your subconscious has direct links with both your oversoul and with all other subconscious minds. But communication with your subconscious mind is not an easy thing to do. You can see by all the things your subconscious mind is involved in, that it is a very busy entity. Getting its attention is the task at hand. What would you do if you were trying to get the attention of your next door neighbor who is very busy in their house and who has never been disturbed before? You would go next door, and knock, and call out their name, until someone answered. You are going to use a similar procedure with your subconscious mind. First, before you start knocking on your subconscious mind's door, you are going to do a little visualization. In your mind's eye, view a large room with storage files and computer data banks and a large control panel, and in charge of all this is your subconscious, your silent witness, and who you will picture as your silent night magician. You'll envision her/him dressed, as you are dressed during your rituals in full night magic regalia. It is here, in this room, on the Isle of your silent magician located in the mental realm, that you will go to speak with your silent magician. Before you can communicate with her or him, let's first look at the language you must communicate in. There is a special way that you must talk to your silent magician in order for her/him to understand you correctly. You know he cannot reason, nor is he able to be logical. He cannot discern between truth or untruth. So the silent magician takes everything you say very literal. So, when you talk to your silent magician, you must use the most simple, direct, and plain language. You do not want to say anything which has a double meaning. For example, if you want to find out where your lost ring is, and you ask her/him, if he knows, if the ring is in the sink drain, the silent magician will answer, yes. Yes, he does know, if it is there or not, but that doesn't mean it is there. Ask her/him a direct question, is the ring in the sink drain of the kitchen? Now that you have the preliminaries over with, it's time for you to get down to the actual business of communion with your silent magician. To begin with, go into your magician's study and lie down and relax. Do some night breathing and get very comfortable. Now, envision the control room in your mind, where your silent magician is located. And once again, picture your silent magician at work. Now call out her/his name. What's her/his name? You're going to have to give her/him a very personal name similar to the one you selected as your night name. This is a name that only you will know. You're not going to tell anyone else the name of your silent magician. Now, picturing very strongly your magician at work, call out her/his new name. A proper way of doing such would be to say, you who are my subconscious mind and silent magician and friend, I give you the name of. Say this at least 3 times. Then go on to say when I call out your name you will please listen to me. I want you and me to be partners and friends, for this will benefit both of us. I want you to help me in all that I do. I want this in all sincerity and honesty. Say this also 3 times. You must do this 3 times a day. You must grow used to saying and doing this and thinking of your subconscious as a friend and ally. Know that, when you have the attention of your subconscious mind, that you are without limitation. The silent magician is all-powerful and all-knowing. He can be a tremendous ally. For now, this is all you should do. Just get acquainted with your silent magician and gain her/his trust. You should always be truthful and straightforward with your silent friend. You, in your own right, are mentally strong and you are only a small fraction of your full potential. Imagine what would be your mental ability and the power of your thoughts, if you could increase them 11-fold. This can be, if you will tie in with your silent magician, your ally on earth. As you have seen, your subconscious is unique. Even though he cannot reason or be logical, he can do all that you can do. He can do all you can do, only 11 times greater. It is the seat of total memory. By reaching her/him, and convincing her/him that you need her/him, he will release information to you that you are unaware of, about yourself. He can correct wrongs with you, such as habits that you would like to be rid of, and can increase such things as your memory retention, if you will work with her/him. You can also go direct to your oversoul by gaining your silent magician's trust and aid. The subconscious will be glad to go direct to your oversoul for you, if he truly sees the need. You must convince her/him of your sincerity and trustworthiness. You will be cooperating with your silent magician in the use of self-hypnosis, the pendulum, crystal, psychometry, and telepathy. So work hard on reaching your silent magician and developing the close rapport needed in your work as a night magician. Your first joint undertaking, between you and your silent friend, is the practice of self-hypnosis.